Ooh, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I will be the Deontay Wilder, I guess, enthusiast today. Deontay Wilder came out recently on 78 Sports TV and broke his silence and really did about an hour and 15, 20-minute interview with 78 Sports. Laid some things out. I got some keynotes and some key points that we must get to. So we're gonna break it down, man. We're gonna get into exactly what he said, exactly what he talked about, and we're gonna see if we can agree to disagree. Not point the finger at each other, not laugh and do all this trolly shit that some people normally do in the chat. But it is what it is. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Smash that thumbs up button, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that goddamn beat on him.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss, this is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss, Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss, Mike on Sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back.
The Bible tells us that silence is golden, but my ears can still hear and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Hatton was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove, something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to kill me. In the end, it took a crab in a bucket referee and a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in just to stop me. Proverbs, the 6th chapter 30, 31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he had to sell everything in his house. And payback is coming.
Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross. Big ups to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know how we do, man. Little Rock, Indianapolis. We are in the motherfucking building right now, man. Quick roll call. Surreal Sunil was good. The Earthquake was good. Grim Reaper was good. Rabisky was good. Stanley Bailey was good. Fresh BX was good. Ace Retro was good. Straight Drop was good. UK Rob Boxing was good. Who else we got out there? Majid was good. I think Coyote. Look who showed up. Coyote was good. Ams was good. Undisputed Truth was good, man. Big ups to everybody out there in the chat. Yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Deontay Wilder came on 78 Sports TV yesterday and did an interview. And it was a good interview, you know what I'm saying? It was, Wilder, you know what I'm saying, gets to talking and stuff. He starts to go out on a tangent sometimes, but it was a good interview, man. Really got a good sense of what Deontay Wilder was feeling, what Deontay Wilder is currently going through, and where his mindset was. And I actually like pretty much everything that I heard in that interview, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let me get out to my notes right quick, man, because I got my notes, man. I had to go out there and get the notes, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, my notes here. Okay. Because I ain't got the notes right now. Hold on. There they go. All right, here we go. I got my notes up. You know what I'm saying? And big ups to right quick. Let me give a big shout out right quick. Big shout out to 78 Sports TV. If you ain't already subscribed to the channel, you know what I'm saying, go ahead over there and subscribe to the channel. He's the one that did the interview with Wilder. You can see the first one right there and the second one, which is about 15 minutes right there. Brandon Maurice, man, you my guy, dog. I'll fuck with you, dog. You say you think you deserve a wrench, nigga? We gonna wrench you up. Man, you've been fucking with me for a long time since the boxing boy. So we gonna definitely wrench my nigga Brandon up. What Brandon name, man? Damn. Damn. There you go, Brandon. You're a moderator now, dog. You're a moderator now, Darren. I mean, I said Darren. Brandon. Yeah, man. So big ups to 78 Sports for that interview. All right, so get out to my notes, man. And I got things I want to cover, you know what I'm saying, topic by topic by topic by topic. So the first one that I want to dispel, the first thing that I want to dispel to everybody out there who thought Deontay Wilder was I guess he was feeling depressed or some shit. That's what the media wants you guys to think. First thing Deontay Wilder did on that interview, the first thing that he wanted to address was the fact that him being depressed. That wasn't an issue at all. I don't know where that fake story came from or who put it out there, but by Wilder being silent, by Wilder being, it's crazy. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was mad for the longest. Oh, Wilder's silent. He's silent. He's silent. He's not saying anything. He's not saying anything. He's not saying anything. But then when he says something, everybody got to feel a way about it. Then, oh, he whining. He making excuses. He doing it. No. He giving y'all what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted his side of the motherfucking story and him to clear up things that been coming out from his camp. He did that. He did that for y'all. But y'all don't want to accept it. It ain't good enough. What the man got to do? He got to kiss your ass? I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think I see him kissing no ass. Just being real with you. I don't think I see him kissing no ass. But yeah, man, he gave y'all what y'all wanted. Come out, give a statement. Let us know what's going on with you, Wilder. We're concerned about you. Right? Right? Ain't that what y'all said? We're concerned about you. Why is he not saying anything? But when he comes out and give y'all what y'all want, give you the interview that you want, give you the words that you want, now it's not good enough. Now it ain't good enough, man. He ain't depressed, man. He in good spirits. He told 78 Sports, man, that he been spending time with his family. That during quarantine, he took this time during quarantine to get himself back right mentally, to get himself back right spiritually, to do a little bit more meditating, You know what I'm saying? He didn't feel the need to come out and address everything. That's why he got his team for. That's why he pays Shelly Finkel. That's why he pays Al Heyman. Those guys are handling the business side of the boxing, and he felt no need to come out and go back and forth with Fury in the media, or to dispel certain things that were out there by the media. So cool. That's cool. We got that out the way. Wilder was not depressed. All right. You ain't got to worry about nobody being depressed. Cool. What's going on, Mr. Jones? Muzza. What's going on? DJ Ian, what's good? All right. The second thing that came up that, I was like, whoa. Water spike as if I've taken a muscle relaxer. So let me give y'all the build up just in case you didn't watch the interview. All right, just in case you ain't watched the interview. Let me get that screen right back real quick. Put the screen on me. So Wilder said when he got to the arena, it felt kind of eerie when he got to the arena. It felt kind of like it was just a strange overall feeling. I mean, and we all know when something was wrong, something is wrong. You know what I'm saying? We know that. It's cool. It's cool. Kind of get that feeling. So he's saying like during the time that he was hitting the pads and shit, he was knocking the motherfucking pads off the goddamn me, off the Richter scales. He was hitting the pad like a goddamn me earthquake. So he said by the time he put on his uniform, everything was cool. Then then when he started to like taking fluids and be hydrated, he started to feel different. Started to feel a little bit more too relaxed. His legs started to feel not quite right. Not quite right. Straight Drop says, your queen is back making excuses. All right, Straight Drop. If you want to use name calling to get your point across, that's cool. I ain't got a name call. I'm not name calling. I'm giving y'all the point of view from the man. Y'all want the man to speak. So listen to him when he speaks. If y'all want the man to speak, open your fucking ears up and listen. God damn. So anyway, he said when he started taking his fluids, he started to feel different. He started to feel not the same Wilder that he was when he got to the arena. It wasn't right, man. It wasn't right. So we get on to the next part of business, right? And this is another issue that we had coming up. These guys out here making false narratives, man. False narratives, right? Felt weak. He said he felt weak because of the water bottle. Felt weak because of the water bottle. He just didn't feel right. So weak, it made my costume seem heavy. Try it on prior, no issues. Those are his words from the interview. He tried the fucking costume on prior. There wasn't no issues. There wasn't no issues. There wasn't no issues. Nothing. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. But when he started to take the water and shit, he's starting to feel different. And BG London is not about what I'm believing. I'm taking all the evidence into consideration. And at the end of the show, I'm going to tell you what I want to be done with this evidence, with this accusations. Because let's be real. Let's be 100% real. Let's be 1,000% real. If these accusations came up in the NFL, in the NBA, in Major League Baseball, there would be an investigation just to prove it was a hoax or it is the truth. These accusations will be taken seriously. Maybe even in soccer. I'm not overseas in soccer, so I don't know how they run that shit over there. But I know in baseball, basketball, and football, if a player made these accusations, the league would do an investigation. The league would do an investigation. The WBC ain't doing no investigation. Nevada State Athletic Commission ain't doing no investigation. Why not? Somebody tell me why there's no investigation going on. The man was a former champion, defending his belt, what, 10, 11 times? And you guys can't even investigate? Investigate? Come on now. Come on, at least get a man his day in court, his day of justice. He making all these accusations now. And let's get on to the what a big part of it, a big part of it. Mark Breland, prior to this fight, Mark Breland had orders. I mean, Rob, not court, maybe a arbitrator, maybe a hearing, maybe something. My bad, I use court. I'm sorry, I'm black. My black ass is used to going to court. I've been through some shit in my life. I'm used to going to court, so I misspoke. Maybe a arbitrator, maybe a hearing. Is that better for you, Rob? Goddamn. All right, so Mark Breland was giving clear instructions not to do something. Not to do something. Now, no matter if I agree with Wilder or not, no matter if Rob, I'm not taking it personal, dog. You chill. You chill. Don't tell me to chill. I'm doing the show. I don't want to be laid back. I want to be amped up. Yeah. But Mark was given specific instructions not to throw in the towel. Towel, whatever the fuck you should say. Anyway, and then Wilder made a good point. Wilder made a damn good point. Normally, right, if a trainer is going to throw in the towel, and I don't know at what minute Wilder got stopped in that 7th round, I'm not sure. But Breland could have waited to the end of that 7th round, nigga. Yeah, waited 6 rounds already. What's 30 more seconds? 45 more seconds. Breland could have came to that corner and told him, yo, bro, Wilder, man, look here, dog. If you don't show me nothing in round 8, if you don't show me shit in round 8, I'm stopping this fucking fight. I'm stopping this fight. If you don't show me something in round 8, I will stop this fight. Breland didn't do that. And no matter if I agree with what Mark did or not, no matter if I agree with it or disagree with it, sometimes being a good trainer is giving your fighter that chance. And sometimes being a great trainer is throwing in that towel. I'm not here to goddamn me play sides with this shit. I'm not here to play sides with this shit. But all I know is Deontay Wilder is a business, right? Deontay Wilder is a business, right? He's a business. No different than Walmart, probably on a smaller level. No different than fucking Macy's or wherever you work at. If your boss comes to you and tells you do not do something, if the person who pays your goddamn who signs your checks, who pays you, comes to you, don't give a fuck what your judgment is. They don't give a damn what you feeling. If they tell you do not do something, do not do it, and you do it, what's gonna happen to y'all? Come on, man, y'all smart enough. If you work for a business and they tell y'all ass don't do something and you do it, what's gonna happen to you? You might be in that goddamn unemployment line. You might be in that unemployment line. Straight up. And Mark was told not to throw the towel in. And back to that point that I brought up about 2 minutes ago. Wilder said it on 78 Sports. If you really want to throw that towel in, tell me after round 7. If you don't show me something in round 8, Wilder, I don't give a fuck what you say. I am throwing in that towel. Wilder, and it seemed like doing that interview with 78 Sports, Wilder could accept that. Wilder could accept that. He could accept that. But without that being done, Wilder looked at it as a strike. He looked at it as a strike against Mark Breland. So, all right, so number 4, we already addressed that. Number 5. Now, I see everybody running with this narrative. Oh, yeah. I see a lot of people running with this narrative, right? I see everybody running with this narrative, right? Oh, Wilder said Mark did this. Mark did that. Mark did this. Mark did that. No. Listen to what Wilder is saying. He's not saying that for sure Mark did something to his water. His exact words was, I have a suspicion of Breland tampering with my water. I think. That's what he said. I think. He didn't come out with a conclusive. It was nothing conclusive. I think what he's saying about being disloyal is the fact that he threw the towel in when told not to. That's what I think. He says he thinks that Mark did something to the water. Not 1,000% sure. He's not 1,000% sure. He's just giving his thoughts, his suspicion. He probably don't have any proof. Blood boxing. Who the fuck is blood boxing? Man, I don't know who the fuck that is. But yeah, man. And everybody out here just running with the goddamn Mark put something in the water. Why? No, Wilder didn't come out with a conclusive answer. He said, I think Mark tampered with the water. That's what he said. And honestly, the way he broke it down, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Mark is the guy that handles the water. Mark Breland is the guy that handles the water according to Deontay Wilder. If he felt like something was off with the water, if the water made him feel a certain way, who are you in the chat to be like, no, that's not true? Or no, that didn't happen? Or no, he's lying? Who are you? Did you take the water? Did you drink the water? No, you did not. So you can't say Wilder was goddamn feeling or lying about some shit. You can't do that. I won't accept it. I would not accept it. Now let's get to number 6. Number 6. Fury had something in his gloves. And again, right? Let's take this back, man. Let's take this back to old John Fury, right? John Fury, all right? Y'all remember when John Fury was out here saying, "Oh, my son can't fight Deontay Wilder, he'll get knocked out cold." Y'all remember that shit? John Fury was fearful for his son. He was fearful for his son. He was fearful for Fury before that Wilder fight. was fearful. Okay? Fast forward to Sky Sports Roundtable. You fast forward to Sky Sports Roundtable. John Fury, the same man who was fearful of his son getting in the ring with Deontay Wilder, comes back and says, my son is going to knock Deontay Wilder out. So you go from being fearful of your opponent to your opponent, to Fury, who's not known as a big-time puncher, knocking Deontay Wilder out? How, John? How? I'm just laying it out for you, man. I'm not accusing anybody. I'm just laying out the different variables. You go from being fearful of a man to, you know what? I'm knocking this motherfucker out. Really? So what Teddy Ellis always says, a puncher ain't made, he's born. Y'all can make a puncher over what, 6 months? Y'all can make a puncher over 6 months. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on. Fury ain't never been a puncher. Never. He ain't never been a puncher. And y'all mean to tell me when real quick, man, we got a super chat. From Alexander Wilson. Mike, boxers get drug tested after the fight. If he was drugged, it would show up on the drug report. What if it was something that wasn't I mean, you know, it's all kind of shit that can fuck you up. It's all, man, it ain't gotta be a pill. It ain't gotta be no prescription. It could be a little something you mix up. Come on, man. Now look, I'm gonna play this video for y'all one more time. And y'all look at this man's gloves. Look at Fury's gloves during this video. And you tell me ain't nothing wrong with Fury's gloves? You can watch this video and tell me to my face, ain't nothing wrong with that man's gloves, you're fucking lying.
The Bible tells us that silence is golden. But my ears can still hear and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Hatton was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove, something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to kill me. In the end, it took a crab in a bucket referee and a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in just to stop me. Proverbs, the 6th chapter 30, 31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he had to sell everything in his house. And payback is coming.
If you guys can watch that video and look me in my face and tell me ain't nothing wrong with Fury's glove. Fury got a fucking history of tampering with his fucking gloves. Go back to his fight over in the what was it, Ireland or whatever, when the referee had to stop the fight and fix his fucking gloves. The referee. He's been doing this shit. He has a history. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me once, shame on you. I'm not getting fooled no goddamn again. I'm not getting fooled for a fucking second time. No, sir. He got the fucking, and look, let's just lay it all out. He got the glove gate. Fleury he got glove gate. Back in the fucking UK. And he got glove gate over in LA. So that's two glove gates. That's two glove gates right there. He got the wild boar meat. The former wanted to be paid. They couldn't even pay the goddamn former to keep his mouth shut. They couldn't even pay a former to keep his mouth shut. He got the wild boar meat. The wild boar meat. Then he is a drug cheat. He failed a drug test on record. Cocaine. Cocaine. It's a history. It's a pattern. Come on, y'all. You telling me a man who cheated like that in the past against bums? He cheated like that against a guy who's not even on the level of Deontay Wilder. You telling me that he won't cheat? You telling me that he won't cheat? Come on, man. Come on, man. He got a history of this shit, man. He got a history of this shit. Sometimes Canelo a drug cheat. He failed a drug test. Undisputed Truth, you know me. You know me, Undisputed Truth. How many times do I bring up Canelo failing the drug test, and that's why he can't be top 2 on my list? Come on. Come on, Undisputed Truth. We ain't doing this shit, man. The man has a history of being deceitful. Ask Vladimir Klitschko. He weaseled his way out of a second fight with Klitschko. He weaseled his way out of a third fight with Wilder. He's a weasel. What Conor McGregor called Stephen Espinoza? He a weasel. The man was on ban. He was on a ban. Come on, y'all. The man got a history of doing things that aren't goddamn me above board. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that the guy cheated this fight. All I'm saying, bro, is this right here. Mike, I know you're lying because you're stuttering, bro. I stutter all the time. Touch potential. I stutter all the time, my nigga. Ask anybody in my chat. Does Mike stutter sometimes? They're going to be like, hell yeah, that nigga sound like a goddamn car starting up. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Sometimes I sound like that. But goddamn it, I'm still here. Haters gonna hate. All right, man, move on to number 7. And this the biggest part right here. This the biggest part right here, number 7. Jack, fuck you, Jack, nigga. Jack always laughing at me and shit, man. He said, not Mike. Cause you're not stuttering. All right, bro. All right, man. Fact. Look at him. I like that mad dog. Fuck out of here, nigga. Number 7. Honestly, Deontay Wilder is mad at Tyson Fury. He is upset with Tyson Fury. And the reason Wilder is upset with Fury is when Fury was at his lowest, when Fury was at his absolute bottom, weighing 400 and some pounds, weighing 400 and something pounds, Wilder was the one that brought him from that depth, from that depression. from that thoughts of suicide. Wilder said, no, get your fat ass in shape and come fight me. Motivated Fury. Motivated Fury. Gave him the fight in L.A. when everybody thought it was a cherry pick. When everybody thought Fury was done. When everybody thought Fury wasn't the same guy anymore. That he was too depressed. That he was goddamn me too wrapped up in controlled substances. You know what I'm saying? He the one that gave Fury a chance. And not only did he give him a first chance, he said, you know what? They said it was a draw. I'm going to give you another fight. And what Fury do? He said, no, I'm going to go over to Top Rank and I want to fight Odo Wallin and Tom Schwartz. And then Wilder, being a man of his word, even when he had $100+ million on the table to fight AJ, he told y'all, I gave a bigger payday for AJ because I want to be a man of my word. Because nigga down south, your word means something. Your word ain't just you talking. Your word means something. Down where I'm from, the bottom of the map of the goddamn of the U.S., if a nigga give you their word and they retract on it, y'all got problems. Y'all got problems. So, when Wilder gave a man an opportunity, not once, but twice, why can't Fury give him the same opportunity, man? Why can't Fury give him the same opportunity that Wilder gave him? Answer me that question. Y'all telling me y'all rather see Fury fight Carlos Takam or Ajit Bell on December 5th than to see a trilogy fight with Wilder in January? And y'all call yourselves boxing fans? And y'all call yourselves boxing fans? That ain't boxing fans. Y'all fans of motherfucking mismatches. Y'all fans of mismatches. For real. Y'all want to see a mismatch? Y'all want to see a mismatch. Y'all rather see goddamn me Ajit Bell in the ring with Fury than Wilder. Y'all rather see Carlos Takam in the ring with Fury than Wilder. Think about what you're saying. Think about what you're saying. Think about what you're allowing Fury to do. Think about what you are allowing Fury to do. Weasel his way out of shit. Weasel his way out of goddamn me fighting Wilder. He a fucking weasel. He a fucking weasel. I said it. Put me on this goddamn me camera, man. Y'all rather see that shit? And y'all boxing fans. I see the chat. It's so much negativity in the chat. I'm not even putting it on my stream. I'm not even putting it on. If you ain't seen me no goddamn super chat, your shit would not be on my fucking screen. Keep your little comments out there to yourselves. Little comments out there to yourselves. Yeah, he ready in January. And that's another thing, man. You motherfuckers out there, oh, Wilder's the reason why they couldn't goddamn me fight. Wilder's the reason they could fight. CYP, I don't ban people, CYP. I don't ban people. As long as DJ Ian is not doing anything sexist, racist, or about religion, it's freedom of speech, dog. We don't ban people over here. We don't ban people, dog. That ain't what we do. Real shit. That ain't what we do, dog. That ain't what we do over here. We got to let people talk how they want to talk. And if they want to know what I'm saying, say some false shit, then you fire their ass up. If he lying about something, fire his ass up. Yeah. We're going to put him on the screen. Yeah, but we're going to make sure. Okay, Sub-Zero. Take your bitch ass on then, dog. You know what I'm saying? Take your little bitch ass on. I don't need you here with me. I don't need you here with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to miss your view. You know what? The Sub-Zero. Please get the fuck out of my chat. Sub-Zero. Don't ban him, y'all. Don't ban him. Please, Sub-Zero. Take your bitch ass on. How about that? How about that, Zub? I'm being nice today, dog. I'm being goddamn me nice today, baby. You know what I'm saying? Take your bitch ass on, nigga. Kick rocks. Sub-Zero. You know goddamn me Mortal Kombat fighter, motherfucker. Can't even fight. And my name is Sub-Zero. I'm Sub-Zero. Get the fuck out of here. Sub-Zero. Nigga. Carl, you the nigga, the goddamn me real Zero. Yeah, you the real Zero, dog. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, I'm hurt. And they're leaving. I'm hurt. Boy, y'all niggas don't know, boy. Y'all don't know, boy. Y'all don't know, boy. Y'all don't know me. Apparently, y'all don't know me. Y'all apparently don't know Mike G, dog. I don't even remember nothing. I don't take shit personal. Nigga, I put you on the screen, my nigga. I don't take nothing personal. Just like Wilder. Well, we too real for that. We too real for that. Zub, I'm triggered. It was Zub. I'm feeling nice today, Zub. I'm gonna stop. Where we stop at? At number 7. All right, we stopped at number 7. I'm you know what I'm gonna do for Sub-Zero? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm gonna do for Sub-Zero? I'm gonna open up my platform for Sub-Zero. Since he said I'm triggered and I'm this and I'm that, then come on. CYP. Come on, CYP. Nigga, state your case, CYP. What dude was saying in the chat? Put him on blast. Let's go. Have some fun today, man. Yeah, we having fun today, dog. Niggas out here talking shit about Wilder. Now, we ain't having it, man. Y'all like cheaters. Y'all cool with cheaters and shit. It's all good. Oh, now we Trump supporters, dog. It can be speculative. Only thing I'm giving you is Wilder's point of view. And you guys have been asking Wilder. Whoa. Undisputed truth. Let me address this right now. Mike, are you accusing the Nevada State Commission of colluding? No, I am not. Only thing I'm saying is this. That I feel like if an athlete, the caliber of Deontay Wilder, who's been a 10-time, defending his belt 10 plus times, comes out with these kind of allegations, Nevada and the WBC have a responsibility to the fighter to investigate that shit. They have a responsibility to the fighter to investigate that shit, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. I'm not accusing them of colluding. I'm not accusing them of doing anything wrong. I'm saying if a man is coming out and making these kind of accusations, at the very least, let's have an investigation. Let's have a independent investigator go out there and do what he do. I don't know how I'm not a motherfucking detective. I don't know how that shit work. I just know, nigga, when you investigate shit, you might uncover some things or you might not. That's all I want. I want the Nevada and WBC to come out and say, look, you know what? We're taking this seriously and we're going to look into it. We're opening up an investigation on the accusations of Fury. That's all I want. Jackets the Truth says, is Deontay fit to fight on the 15th? If he is, should stop crying and fight. Keep up the hustle, Mike. What you mean what's the 15th? What you talking about, man? What you talking about, man? Wait, Jack, I don't know. Have you been in boxing, man? CYP, talk to these. I don't want to talk to him no more, CYP. I'm done talking to him right now, man. It's all on you, CYP. I want you to talk to these right quick, man.
Listen. We gonna get some shit established here. Because it's one thing to have your countrymen and you like your dude and you like this guy and like that guy. All that is cool. But when somebody shows you something, and you see it and your mind don't change, what the fuck you here for? Like, you would never be included in a jury. See, a jury likes to get people who are unbiased, who see something and they're not going to side with the opposite of what they see. See, that's the problem with boxing fans. Y'all make this shit too racial. Y'all make this shit too national. How about you just say, you know what? Show me your evidence, homie. Show me. You know what you talking all that shit, Wilder? Nigga, fuck you. Show me your evidence, homie. Then you look at his evidence. Man, please. If you telling me that you, if you ain't never boxed before, if you ain't never had nothing new, let's use this analogy. Say you buy some new Air Force Ones, right? New Air Force Ones. Everybody know you hate scuffing up your Air Force Ones. You hate getting them shit bent, right? Walking them bitches for 20 minutes. I guarantee you, you grab them Air Force Ones, they won't have a crease in them like you had them for a year. That's how, so some of you niggas who don't understand how boxing works, those are new boxing gloves. New boxing gloves, straight up out the bag. How in the fuck could they bend to your fist that quickly? It's impossible. Like, it doesn't matter if you like Wilder. Take the Wilder, take the Fury out. Look at evidence A versus evidence B. Who the fuck? Who looking crazy? Who looking crazy? This man is a known cheater. He cheated versus Christian Hammer. And did you notice when the referee was looking at his gloves before the fight started, the referee grabbed his gloves and said, hey, what is this? What is this? Fury didn't even look at him. Fury didn't even say nothing. All Fury did was look to the right, look at his trainer, look to the left. Fury, who does nothing but run his fucking mouth. He does nothing but talk. Every time he's accused of some shit, he go mute. Any other time, Fury running his goddamn mouth. Fury didn't say nothing about those gloves. They had to go change them, redo them, make sure it was in the fucking glove for Christian Hammer. His 3 biggest fights of his life. Christian Hammer was an eliminator so he could fight Klitschko. That was his first biggest fight of his life. He cheated with the gloves. Second biggest fight was Vladimir Klitschko. He failed a drug test, lied about the board meet, got banned for 2 years. Second biggest fight. Third biggest fight versus Wilder. Everybody seen the floppy fucking ass gloves. The same thing he tried with Christian Hammer. That's 3 big fights. My man cheated. So why are we crazy to think that, yes, he cheated again when we're seeing evidence? It doesn't make anybody a Wilder fan to think that that evidence that they saw, Fury's a cheater. You don't have to be a Wilder fan for that. Like, for real, when are we going to move the fuck on? Because a lot of y'all, and I'm going to get personal, some of you African-ass Brits, y'all motherfuckers are confused because Fury don't fuck with you. Wilder will be the first person to fuck with your little African ass before Fury. But you get on the show every day and you make fun of the dude who will help your stupid ass. Wilder will help you. Fury don't give a fuck about you. He fight for the gypsy. You ain't no motherfucking gypsy. You ain't lucky. You ain't shit. Matter of fact, I guarantee half of you niggas is ugly. And I'm keeping it 100. Ugly niggas always hating on niggas who got bitches. They always do that shit. It's like a jealousy thing y'all niggas got. We didn't tell the bitches not to fuck with you. We don't tell them not to fuck with that African dusty ass motherfuckers. That's them who say that. I got your back. I like Zamunda. Look, I like a whole bunch of shit. But y'all need to cut that shit out on a serious note to bring that shit back down. Y'all need to cut it out because Fury is not going to ride for you like you riding for him. Cut it out. CYP, know what the fuck you talking about. It's not about no personal shit. This is about evidence. The reason why I'm always fucking right is because I don't have no fucking feelings involved with fact. When fact comes, I'll be quiet or I speak the truth. I don't fucking go type in some bullshit because I don't like being wrong. I don't like being wrong. Y'all don't mind being wrong because you're always wrong. How about y'all start being right sometime and stop fucking acting like you don't see them stupid ass gloves? I know people who don't even box, who don't box. That say, damn, that shit look funny. That shit look weird. They don't even box. But you're talking to people who supposed to boxing fans. You show them and they say, oh, this nigga's a liar. He's fucking delusional. He's twerking. Like, my God, if that was your brother who was up in there with a dip in his head, how would you feel? Real talk. If that was your brother who was hit with them flappy ass gloves with the palm of his head, how would you feel? Cut it out. And on the topic of Mark Breeden, if Mark Breeden is so fucking good as a trainer, who else has he trained? Nobody. Mark Breeden is lucky to be with Deontay Wilder. He is lucky. That didn't stop Robert Garcia. It didn't stop Uncle Floyd. It didn't stop none of them dudes from having other champions. Every single great trainer we talk about has coached somebody else to be successful. How come Mark Breland has it? You motherfuckers, see, this is why I get y'all. Y'all motherfuckers have been hating on Wilder for about 5 years, right? One thing that y'all been saying for about 5 years, guarantee nobody can deny this. Wilder ain't got no motherfucking skills. Wilder can't follow the back foot. Wilder, all you do is throw with one hand. Who the fuck is this trainer? You fucking weirdos. I'm a trainer. Do you see me? I train me. You want to see my woman? I train her. We get down. Everybody who fucks with me is a vision of me. As a trainer, you take responsibility for the people you train. If Wilder ain't got no skill, if Wilder can't fucking box, who the fuck problem is that? Mark fucking Breland. He's out of here. Y'all don't want Wilder to do better, so y'all really just want him to keep that sorry motherfucker in his camp so he can keep on boxing like shit. Nah, homie. We talking. We get smarter. We talking. We like, you know what? Let's get this nigga up out of here. Keep this floor anyway. And this nigga lucky. And this nigga lucky to eat off me. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's bring somebody else in because everybody on here knows. One thing you don't know that you will tell the truth about, anybody with Wilder could do better than Breland did. Don't act like you don't know that. Anybody.
Let me ask you a question, YP, right quick. About the water. How do you feel about the water? You know what I'm saying? He said Mark Breland was the only person to handle the water. Do you feel like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know Mark, but I have met Mark. I know when money is involved, it's different, you know what I'm saying? I just can't see Mark tampering with the water. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. I don't see Mark doing that. But maybe, I mean, I'm not on the inside of the camp, so I don't know how to.
Even with me,
him and Mark.
there's certain things that are opinion that you can think, and there's certain things that got evidence. See, I don't know if Mark would do that. I think that it's a possibility that you so mad at this motherfucker that everything that comes up, you're like, man, that's shit. He probably did that too. Like, I'm not gonna put that on Mark Breland because I don't fucking know. Nobody in the camp told me nothing about no goddamn water. So I'm not gonna even go there and be like, oh yeah, man, he fuck with the water too. But you have to remember something. His trainer, the guy who taught Mark Breland, Ronnie Shields, that's his mentor. Ronnie Shields has always talked negative about Wilder's camp. How the hell else can he talk negative about Wilder's camp unless he's getting it from Mark Breland? He knows shit about their camp. Think about this, fellas. I'm gonna break something down to you. Say you dating a new bitch, a new woman, excuse me. Say you dating a new woman. You ain't never met her family. But as soon as you meet her family months later, they don't like you. Why don't you think they like you? Because of what she been telling them. She been telling them bad stuff about you. It ain't your fault. You don't even know them. So why does Ronnie Shields for the past year always been so mad about the camp? Never believing in Wilder. He gonna lose this fight. He gonna lose that fight. Why would you say that about a guy who's training with your protege? Why would you say that? Mark Breland been talking bad about Wilder camp for years, man. I'm glad he the fuck out of there. I'm glad he the fuck out of there because maybe y'all don't get laid. Maybe y'all ain't got women. So some of y'all probably didn't get that metaphor that I just put out there. But I'm telling you, if somebody don't like you that you ain't never met, and there's one common connection between y'all two, that person was the one who been talking shit about you. That's it. And my Seahawks winning too.
Let me bring on my guy David Smith right quick. I'm sure he got another perspective that he want to add to the show. Go ahead and talk, David.
Thinking about the water situation, I don't see how it would be in Mark Breland's interest to spike his own guy. Because if Wilder wins that fight, he goes on to earn double the amount that he has done in previous fights, and we know that he would take a percentage of that. So I don't see why he would jeopardize his own fighter when he's financially invested in that fighter.
Yeah, that's something that me and CYP agree with. Like, I'm not sure about the Wilder, so I really don't want to hop on that subject too hard. But I don't see a man drugging a man who's going into battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, going into battle, you know what I'm saying? Like, Panama Lewis gave his fighter something to boost him up, not to bring him down. I just don't want to put that on Mark. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that to the Wilder camp.
Yeah, but Wilder did say that. But the thing with the weight as well, like, I've been hearing quite a few different things. I don't see how you wouldn't break your hand, because I'm seeing people I'm seeing people saying that you put a weight in the top of the glove. I don't see how you wouldn't damage your own hand doing that.
Well, with an egg weight, if you know anything about egg weight, the egg weight is actually inside your palm. and the
Okay.
top of it has like a little bar that goes in between your knuckles. So the egg weight is actually inside your palm. You know what I'm saying? Fury got some big ass hands. So all I'm saying, look, bro, I'm not saying that he had something in his glove. I don't think I'm saying the glove didn't look right. The gloves just didn't look right. All the other shit, you know what I'm saying, something inside the gloves, that's something for y'all to discuss. But me personally, the gloves just did not look right to me in that fight.
Yeah, because originally they were saying that he was punching with his palm or something, and he pulled his glove down. But now it seems to have gone on to he had a heavy object in his glove as well. So I don't know. I've just heard
Let me
that
ask
many
you a question,
different
though,
things.
David. Do you find it odd that Fury, not known for knockout punches, not known for being a concussive puncher, was able to beat up Wilder in the fashion that he did?
No, because if you know styles, you'll know that Tyson Fury's style in the past has been him punching off the back foot. You generate more power coming off the front foot. So the way you approach that fight and the tactics that he used, he sat down on every shot, and you can see that in the fight, obviously. And he put all his weight behind every punch. You watch him in other fights, he's on the back foot. He's throwing out flicking shots. He's not fighting on the front foot, sitting down on his shots. Because when you punch on the back foot, you can't sit down on your shots.
Hey, Mike, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. All of a sudden now, he becomes a knockout puncher because he's on his front foot.
No, he just changed his tactics. He didn't become anything.
You know, we never heard.
Tactics.
Let me ask you this question: how come we didn't hear about Fury knocking nobody out in sparring in his preparation with this newfound glory and punching skill? How come we hear nobody going to the hospital, nobody getting knocked out? How come we hear none of that?
Tyson Fury's knocked out plenty of people in sparring.
No. I'm talking about preparation for Deontay Wilder. You know, we ain't heard no stories. You got to hear about AJ was concussed.
That's circumstantial, though. That's circumstantial.
Did nobody hear about Tyson Fury up in there beating nobody's ass? That's why up until the fight, people still thought he had pillow fists. Where were these people at who was feeling this front-loaded power you speak of? Where were they at? Where are they at now?
Yeah, but that's the circumstantial, isn't it? We don't know what happened in his camp. I didn't hear about Deontay Wilder knocking anyone out in his camp. So what's the difference?
So nobody. So you have nobody. So nobody.
Yeah, but that's the circumstantial. Doesn't mean anything.
No.
You don't have to hear about real quick. You don't have to hear about Deontay Wilder knocking anybody out in camp, but they do it in the fucking ring over and over again. So we know he got power.
Real life. Hey, we did hear about his glove tampering in sparring. We heard about that. Is that circumstantial to you too? We heard that.
Yeah, but the glove thing's changed now, though, hasn't it? Initially, it was he's pulled his gloves down, he's punching with his palms and these kind of things. Now he had an actual heavy object in his gloves.
No. Not the first fight. During the build up to the third, the second fight during camp, Nicholas Asbury came out and said that Fury was tampering with his gloves again.
Is that circumstantial?
No, but that's again. Which one is it?
What game is it? Hold on. That's the game. What kind of game we playing?
No, I never said that.
Oh,
I said,
make your mind up. Make your mind up. Do you want to hear about it from the camp, or you don't want to hear about it from the camp? Which one is it?
No, but exactly, which one is it? Did he have an object in his glove, or did he tamper with his glove?
Listen, man. Listen, I'm asking you a simple question. Do you want to believe what the sparring people say, or do you not care what the sparring people say?
I don't know either way, but look, the person that he has kept in his camp, JD's, is the man who inspected the gloves. That's strange to me.
No,
if he's saying all these things about the gloves and objects,
he must not even do the boxing. You do realize that when Toto Margarito was getting down, like they went through the whole fight before he realized.
Yeah, and things were changed after that. Things were changed after that purposely because of that. Things change.
No. Things don't change because of that. You're supposed to be honest, and people agree. If you're honest, dude, they won't be over there looking dead directly at your gloves. You see the difference now? If a third fight comes, every person who's back there is going to be on that motherfucker with a microscope. The referee is going to be on his hands before the fight, in between rounds, like a microscope. There's a reason why he's trying to get the fuck out of it. He's trying to get out of it. AJ said it ain't happening with me. I know for a fact. I'm gonna have people checking. Why does Vladimir Klitschko come up and say he's the known cheater? Everybody knows that. But y'all love AJ, and most of y'all love Vlad. Y'all don't like Wilder. But the two dudes you claim to love are on the side of Wilder in terms of Fury being a cheat, but you still want to argue. My man, this seems to me like you just don't like Wilder, though.
JD's was there watching him get his hands wrapped and watching him get gloved up. So what's JD saying? And why is he still in his camp? I would fire him. If I believe this guy managed to do something to his gloves, how is he still in his camp?
Would you keep breathing?
Would I keep breathing? Well,
yeah.
If we're looking at neglect here, it's JD.
See, Mike, remember I told you they want the worst of Wilder. They know Mark Breeden. They've been clowning Wilder's skill for years, but they want to keep breathing. But they've been clowning his skill for years. Let's look at like this, Mike. You know how Tank kept having problems making weight, right? So obviously nutritionists ain't shit. So if you want to fire his nutritionist and get a new one, if you say no, don't fire him, you don't want Tank to succeed. But now y'all hating on Tank because Tank over here making weight easy. So now y'all still want to bring up bullshit. No, homie. When you want somebody to do good, you want them to do good. So
I have no investment. I have no investment in it in that way. It's not personal. But can you answer though? How did JD's let this happen on his watch?
Nobody.
Why is he still in his camp?
You understand? You've never been back there. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're just based on what you think. If a person is a cheater and they have been cheating for years, they have practiced techniques to get away with shit. You understand that? Have you ever? I know all of us went to school. There are some dudes who cheat on tests that you didn't know they were fucking cheating because they've been cheating. That's what they do. Fury is a known cheater amongst boxing.
So when did he get this object in his gloves?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm not a known cheater. I'm not as skilled at cheating as Fury is. Ask me about something that I know about. Like you can't ask me about steroids. I don't take steroids. But if I did take steroids, I'll tell you everything you need to know. That's how it works. When Fury is a known cheater, you gotta ask the person who cheats. That's usually how you get you get an informant. The informant is involved with the cheating. So you get the informant to tell you what's going on. You don't ask the dude who don't fucking cheat. Don't ask us regular people. We don't cheat.
Real quick. I'm gonna give David the last word, then I'm gonna bring somebody else on. But we got a super chat coming in from DJ He says, "Big up Mike on sports. Freedom of speech is the only way forward." Yes, sir, man. I always believe in freedom of speech, man. I'm a fucking American. But David, go ahead, get the last word before I bring somebody else.
Yeah, it's suspect to me how he said that his own trainer spiked his water. It's suspect to me how there's been so many different excuses. It's suspect to me how JD's is still in his camp. Doesn't make any sense to me. And the reality of it is Tyson Fury is moving on. Let's see what Deontay Wilder does in his next fight, because I think he's mentally damaged, to be honest with you. So let's see if we can beat.
Thank you, David, man.
Mate, take care.
Show, man. Thank you so much. CYP, anything else you want to say to come back, David, right quick before I go out?
You know, it's funny. It's funny because he didn't say nothing about the gloves. Like, obviously, you know what I'm saying? The gloves were the first thing we heard about. The second thing we saw, and we still seen it. There's been hundreds of shows made about it. He didn't speak on that at all. He's speaking on an object in the glove and spiked water. Not the first thing and the major thing that people are talking about. Lastly, let me get up out of here. DJN. I know you're an African dude, and you African niggas in the UK are jealous of USA track and field. Missing a drug test is not failing a drug test. Stop calling Christian Coleman a new American drug chief. He's never failed a drug test. You can't fail something that you don't take. You understand that? He missed a drug test during the off season. My man is a young dude. He's immature. He parties. He does what he wants to do. They call him and be like, "Yo, are you home?" He's like, "Oh, I'm not here." "Why didn't you tell us you were leaving?" He's like, "Oh, my fault. Missed drug test. Check." If it was so bad, they wouldn't give you 3 of them before they suspend you. That man has had 3 times where he's just fucking being irresponsible. I've told him, "Dog, grow the fuck up. You got to be more mature." He's like, I will. But he has never failed a drug test during competition, after competition, or before competition. Cut it out, my guy. Don't go on here talking that about people's careers, because you don't want nobody doing that to you, man. Sometimes we take shit too far. Don't go call somebody a drug cheat without calling him a drug cheat if you can't call Tyson Fury a fucking drug cheat. As y'all know what I'm about. Thank Mike for bringing me on, but CYP out.
That's my guy CYP, man, for joining the show. Now let's go out to my nigga Ams, Montana, man. I know Ams got something to say. We're gonna go to Ams first, then we're gonna go to Zilla, then we're gonna go out to Coyote. Ams, go ahead.
Great show, Mike. I'm well entertained over here.
Thank you.
I just want to speak about some of the things you guys raised up. So just like give me a minute. The first thing I want to talk about was what you guys were just finishing on, the Breland and JD situation. And you guys asked the question, who would you keep, right? The guy, I can't remember his name, he presented a good argument saying JD's is the assigned person from Wilder's team that goes into Fury's into Fury's locker specifically to watch the hand getting wrapped and the glove getting fitted on. Now, if you from the rules of logic, that's either he saw something or he didn't. His job was to watch gloves. He didn't look after it, whatever. Now, we're gonna go with the assumption of what you're saying, that Fury had weapons inside the ring and that in his gloves. Now, if Fury did have weapons
I never said that.
The gloves, the egg weights.
Yeah, I
That's
never.
what you were saying, right?
I don't know anything about the egg weights. All I'm saying is the gloves look funny. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you don't believe in that? You don't believe in that?
I have no inside information about the egg weight.
Okay, my guy. So we see you have a bit of
know that the gloves
yeah. You're not as crazy as I thought you was. All right. Sorry, yo. Can you hear me?
Yep. I'm still here.
Yeah, I was just saying. So let's go. No, but from Wilder's perspective, he's saying there was weapons in the glove, right?
Okay.
Now, that caused him to have a dent in his head, apparently. Okay. Now, if that is the case,
okay,
why would you be angry at the guy that saved your ass from getting beat with weapons inside the ring?
What you mean?
Like, think about it. If some guy was fighting you and he pulled out a knuckle duster and he started punching you with the knuckle duster and I stopped the fight, say no. You hurt, you're gonna stop the fight. Why would you fire that guy?
Apparently, like you didn't watch the interview because Wilder said during the fight he didn't really feel like himself, so he wasn't sure what was happening to him. He said it wasn't until after he went to the doctor that the doctor told him that the dent in his head had to be caused by some kind of blunt object. You know what I'm saying? But during the fight, Wilder wasn't himself because of the water accusations. And
wait.
Go ahead.
So I'm just going under the presumption. So wait, is Wilder saying he was spiked by Breland?
I'm not. He says that.
Man, you don't sound too sure, bro. You were going crazy like 30 minutes ago.
If you listen to the show, I said on the show, I don't want to put any aspersions on Breland.
So you ain't gonna stand on that. Okay, so that's good.
That's for Wilder.
That's good to hear. I thought you were going crazy a minute ago.
A trainer who's going into battle with his fighter is going drug. I'm not going to put that on Mark Breland. I mean, because he might need another job down the road. So I'm not going to be the person that does that. Wilder can do it. He can do it. But I'm not inside the locker room. I'm not in the back area. So I really don't know. But real quick,
Mike, I'm not Mike.
Hold down. You've been talking for a second. Let me go out to my guy Zilla real quick. Zilla, go ahead.
All right, so check this shit out, right? Everybody is like, well, how do you do it? If you're not a cheater, you're not going to be able to figure out how to do it. The man has a history of cheating, and just like Andre said, well, how come did you watch Povetkin versus Dylan White? You see how tough that Povetkin was looking at White's gloves and kept examining them? Because people already know something happened. And if you think that's cool, even whatever guy you like, if you think cheating and hitting people with loaded gloves and shit is okay, you full of shit. You don't like the sport. You just racist and like your man. Because, like, to give you an example, I don't steal, but I got a homeboy who could walk up in Best Buy and steal a flat screen. I can't figure out for the life of me how he could pull some shit like that off. But that's because I'm a grown ass man. I don't steal. But when you're that type of person, and that's in your blood, and that's in your history, and that's just what you do, you always gonna figure out a way to get that shit. You can't figure out how Bernie Madoff did what he did, but he did it. You feel me?
All right.
And as far as
and you breaking up, Zilla, you breaking up bad. try to reconnect, and we'll bring it back in. Coyote, talk to me, Coyote. Talk to me, big dog.
Yo, what's going on, Mike? What's up, Elms?
What's going on, Coyote?
Listen,
You
what's
hit me
going on,
on
Coyote?
IG talking about, am I ready for you, nigga? Are you ready for me?
Listen, Mike, this one is for you, Wilder fans. The show is dedicated to you guys. Yeah. This is where I'm going to start from. It comes to a point where you have to separate fanboyism from reality and delusion. And you Wilder fans are faced with two choices here. You can either accept the fact that your guy has been a fraud from day one, or you can decide that, you know what, we're going to keep this guy accountable, no, or we're going to go deep down into this delusion. And it sounds like that's what you guys are doing, especially with the alphabet people. You know the alphabet people I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention their names. They've got a community, the alphabet people. So that's what you guys have decided you want to do now. So let's enjoy the party, because that's what we're going to do now. This is my opinion. Now I'm going to ask you a question, Mike, and you answer this question. Do you think Wilder knew the date that the contract was going to expire?
That's like number 8 on my list that we ain't got to yet. But according to Wilder, nigga, I don't think the contract expired, man. They are going to be doing some legal action against them. And Coyote, I know you want to speak a little, but let me get out to Rap Star real quick, and then we'll go back to AMS, and we'll come back to you real quick. But Rap Star, talk to me, boy.
Respect to you guys for having me on the panel. It's my first time with you guys cooking it up. You know what I mean? So respect to you. And I just want to let you guys know that I actually interviewed Wilder about 3 years ago. It's on my channel, okay? I got a little interview. So I'm a Wilder fan as well as whatever's going on. But, you know, I'm a boxing fan generally, if that makes sense, for all of boxing. But I just want to let you know this, bro. I just want to share my 2 pence with you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Keep going.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Yeah. I just wanted to let you know that as a legal representative, and knowing that Wilder came out on social media to make those statements, but let me just tell you guys something. If you had a legal team and you had a proper case, you wouldn't come up on social media, because that destroys your case. Okay? So if you had any facts, you would go through this with a legal team, and you would be able to take Tyson Fury to a criminal court or even a civil court. But because you've come out on social media, that statement just feels a bit weak, that you didn't come with facts and put Tyson Fury where he needs to be then. Does that make sense?
I hear you, but I think just because you come out on social media don't mean a contract is going to be invalid. A contract is a legal binding document.
Yeah, but we're talking about him accusing Tyson Fury for all these allegations, right?
Okay.
By him coming up to social media destroys his whole case in court. So
no. Look. One thing
it does.
No. One thing that I've seen from social media over the past couple of years is they have a influence in the courtroom. Look what happened to Bill Cosby. Social media get his ass up out of here. Epstein got his ass up out of here. Like, social media, man, can be a very influential tool.
But bro, if you had a real legal team, right? Deontay Wilder's already coming against the Nevada state. He's coming against the whole Tyson Fury's team. He's coming against the people. You know, there's a company which takes the gloves, gets the gloves signed, and then every person who's got the glove signed, that company brings it to the camp on the day of the fight. You know that too?
Yes.
Right. Do you know that
it's sealed up on Friday, it's not open up to that Saturday night?
Thank you very much. They get put in a safe.
Yes.
Now, because of years ago, there's been some gloves problems with fighters years ago. They changed the whole situation. So now you got companies in between guarding all that stuff. So when you have accusations like that coming up on social media, every single one of them companies are going to get ready with their statements. So you're giving them easy power to come against you now. You see what I'm saying?
But the only thing Wilder is asking for is an investigation. He's not saying that everything's gonna go. He just asking the WBC and the Violent State Ethics Commission to do an investigation on Fury and his club. That's all he's asking for.
But bro, if you know that the gloves get signed by a separate company, and that those people who work under the Nevada rules or whatever it is, I don't know what the company's called. I don't know how they work with the American boxing platforms, but I know this, that you got to sue them. This is not to do with Tyson Fury has gone through all the rules with the American rules of boxing. So all those companies in between, bro, you've basically got a problem with them. So if by you coming up against Tyson Fury just shows that you want, unless you're hyping up the rematch. But if you're hyping up this rematch, yeah, don't you know that Tyson Fury has every opportunity to sue you for slandering now if you don't come with something now? You get what I'm saying? Now, if you don't come with something and you ain't got no solid proof, you're going to get counter-sued by Tyson Fury's team.
I doubt these guys gonna sue each other personally, but I do think that they will sue each other based on the contract. But Rap Star, let me put you on pause real quick.
Yeah.
Let me go out to my guy Am. I'm sure he's ready to get in there too. Go ahead, Am.
I just want to start first by saying that was a nice argument, Rap Star.
That was a great argument. Great. That was a really, he had me on my goddamn toes.
Yeah, and you came with.
I got more to come.
Yeah, you came with too much facts. It's kind of ruined entertainment here.
No, but man, those are awesome.
No. I'm just a joke, basically. It's a joke. Yo, basically, I agree with a lot he said. I feel like if Wilder did have an argument, he would have took Fury to court and got his belt back that way. But I don't think he has an argument. I feel like he is being brainwashed by his fans and the yes men around him, and he hasn't addressed the fact that he lost the fight. Now, yes, you can say, does Fury have a history of cheating? Let's say cheating, yeah. When it comes to the Nanjalone case, they never convicted him of cheating. They just agreed to let it go. People say there was ulterior motives behind that because he was not fighting for 2 years while his cousin on the same case was allowed to fight Joseph Parker early. Now, I don't know about all that. When it comes to the Christian, and it wasn't for the Klitschko fight, but for those wondering, the Nanjalone was for the Hammer fight. Now, the Hammer glove situation, it was his thumb was separate. You know, with the glove, the thumb sewed in. It wasn't the fit of the glove. It wasn't the glove had barely any padding in it. It was the thumb was separate from the glove. So they made him re-glove, put a new glove on. Now, I find all of this entertaining from Wilder. Even though I think it's ridiculous, I find it very entertaining. I think people are clutching at straws. I asked Mike a question and he didn't answer it. Why would you fire the guy that saved you from getting beaten with weapons inside the ring if you truly believe that?
He was told before the fight.
Yeah, but bro, if they left that fight any longer, Wilder wouldn't be
Mike, what do you mean he was told before the fight?
I will do it though. Real quick. He was told, but prior to the fight, never stop the fight, Mark Breland. And if you are going to stop the fight, tell me going to round 8. If you don't show me shit in round 8, Wilder, I'm going to stop this shit. He's never gave Wilder that opportunity.
Who's the white dude who trains Wilder? Who's the white dude?
Jay Diaz.
He needs to he should have got fired. He should have been getting the fuck out of the camp because the other guy, Breland, saved Wilder for a rainy day. He saved Wilder to fight again and make these excuses, if you ask me.
Wilder didn't want to be saved. That's what you guys are missing.
But that's stupid. That's stupid, bro. That's dumb.
That's you.
That's not boxing, bro.
You're not the mentality of Wilder. He's a fighter. Well, he's a heavyweight champion of the world.
Hey, chill, bro. You just let me get it off, man. 1 second. So I want for everyone to hear on your logic. Not Wilder's logic, your personal logic. If Wilder felt Fury was cheating to the extent he had weapons inside the ring, why would he be angry afterwards that he was saved? It caused a dent in his head. I don't know what a dent is, but when I hear dent, I'm thinking a fracture. I know he can't say he got a fractured skull because his boxing license will be invalidated. He won't be allowed to fight again if he said if he had a fractured skull. So the word dent is being used. I don't know about all of that, but if you believe that was caused by weapons, why would you not want the fight to be stopped? And why would you be angry enough to fire that guy, but not the guy who watched the opposition put weapons in their glove? That's what I want to know.
Because during the fight, Wilder wasn't feeling like himself. He did not know that there was something or there was a blunt object in Fury's glove. Not until he went to the doctor and they explained the dent on the side of his head to him. That said it had to be caused by a blunt object. During the fight, Wilder said his own 7-8 Sports last night. He felt like in round 7, he was getting back to feeling better. He was starting to feel better. And when the towel got thrown in,
Really?
reaction to Mark Breland, he was upset because he told Mark on numerous occasions not to throw in the towel. But real quick, let me stop you and Rapstar. Go out to Coyote because I know Coyote got something to say. And after Coyote, Zilla, we coming to you. Coyote, take it away.
All right. So the point I was trying to make before you cut me off, Mike, was this: if you and I, if a reasonable person, a logical person, if you know the date that your contract is about to expire, why would you wait 8 months if the allegation is true that there was something in the gloves? Why would you wait 8 months to then come out and say something? Wait till when the contract expired to say that. The only reason why you would do that is because you did not want the fight. Wilder did not want to fight Wilder. Let me finish. Yeah, you might disagree, but I'm going to put this out there because any logical and sensible person, when you think about this, you realize that Wilder never wanted a third fight. You decided, you didn't say anything. Your fans kept coming up with all of this. Why would you wait 8 months to then come out and accuse? If you know that this thing is wrong, you should have, if you knew there was an investigation that needed to be made, just like you were saying, Mike, why don't you demand that March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, you come out end of October and say, yeah, Fury cheated me. That's a lie. He knew when the contract was going to expire, and he's on the media propaganda, just like he did with AJ, to make you guys believe that he wanted to fight AJ, and he ducked AJ, and now he's unadventedly come out and admitted it by his own mouth that, listen, I took less pay. I decided not to fight for Undisputed. I took less pay, and the only reason why was to honor my word, because I'm a man of my word. I mean, does this guy think we are idiots? What, does he think we were born yesterday? Come on, Wilder. And I'm so sorry for you fans that continue to believe this guy's lies. This guy has come out and told lies multiple times. He went on the Boxing Voice and said he never got knocked out by Klitschko. Kept denying it until his trainer came out and said, yes, he was knocked out. So why am I going to believe him? Why am I going to believe that he's a man of his words?
He said he never got knocked out. He didn't get
He said that. He said Klitschko didn't knock him out in sparring.
Didn't knock him out. No. Got knocked down. Yes. Difference.
Oh, yeah. He said he didn't get knocked down by Klitschko. That is a lie.
He didn't get knocked out.
He denied it.
Oh, man. Coyote. I know you
denied that he was knocked down by Klitschko.
But you're on mute now. All right. So you asked me a question about Wilder about the contract expiring. The contract did not expire, man. December 19th was the date.
Bro,
and you know what? Hold on, real quick. Let me finish.
Let me say something.
I will bring you on. Give me a second. December 19th, the contract, ESPN and Fox told them to find another date because that date would not work because of football games, college and professional. Fury took it upon himself and said, you know what? I don't want to wait any longer. I'm fighting somebody else. So instead of waiting a month, it wasn't Wilder who made the contract expire. December 19th was the proposed date. Fox, ESPN came out and told them to pick another date. It wasn't Wilder waiting for forever. It wasn't Fury waiting for forever. It was their broadcast partners coming out and telling them to do something. And real quick, Zilla, you coming up next, and then Pat, I'm coming to you. Go, Zilla.
People want to tell you, I'm 37 years old, all right? So you're going to tell me not to trust the eyes I've been using for 37 years because Fury's a good God-fearing Christian. Okay, you got that fucked up. Second of all, the contract, we don't know shit about that business. People don't post their contracts. And it does sound weird to have a contract that lasts only 7 fucking months. Like it's usually 6 months to a year. And fuck what's in the glove. Explain the goofy ass gloves. You can't explain that shit. There's thousands of hours of boxing footage, and there's one picture where Muhammad Ali twisted his fist out. I don't know if you can see me. He kind of twisted his fist out, and it did look like a floppy glove. Just because Ali did don't mean the motherfucker can't cheat. But that's the difference between people in America and the people in the UK. Like niggas like me, I don't give a fuck about a president or a queen. I'll never bow down to you. You feel me? They used to bowing down, so they just trying to ride with their countrymen, and they listen to whatever the media or, you know, basically what the other people tell them, whether they from Africa or whatever. You better remember, like my man said, CYP, he said Wilder be the one to actually do something for your black ass. You feel me? But you steadily trying to defend the gypsy, and they always gypsy. A gypsy tried to sell me some fake pills, man. Come on, now you can't tell me they can't cheat the champ. And at 30 plus years old, you don't all of a sudden quadruple power. Fury was a runner. He looked like a big ass guy who could move around really good. He could punch a little bit. Didn't look like the shit hurt even to me, and I'm a little guy. But the next match, this motherfucker Stanos, that shit don't add up. All we asking is, well, like Wilder, one reason he didn't come out with it right away. First of all, it's $40 million on the line. Have any of us on here ever touched 40 fucking million dollars? I think not. So even if a motherfucker did cheat at you and you got another chance to make $40 million, you're going to shut the fuck up so you can get your payback the way you can get your payback. Because at the end of the day, when you got the complexion for the protection, the police not finna do shit to you anyway. So what would be the point? So
Rap star knockouts, talk to me.
Yeah, Rapstar's got an answer for that one. So basically, let's just put it this way: that gypsy boy who doesn't even is not even liked by English people in England. Okay, a lot of gypsies, they get a lot of hate anyway. So basically, what we need to say is that the American Boxing Federation is full of shit. Then, if that's what we're saying, then the American Boxing Federation is full of shit. How did they let a white gypsy boy come over there and destroy the game and cheat in the game and do all these accusations? You got to sue all those companies in between in America. What's all that shit about? How does he get away with doing all that in America to an American? You know what I mean? That means the whole boxing game is conspiracy theory. It don't make sense, bro. There's too much on the line out here, man. And y'all are saying that if you cheated, that you cheat in front of everybody's eyes like that? You know what I mean? It just shows me that this is a fight that Deontay Wilder's building up. I think Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder's putting pressure on this situation so that the fight can happen. And I reckon that this can only be some fight talk so he can build up the third fight. What do you think?
That could be a possibility, man, because I'm not really seeing any traction for that this December 5th date for Fury. I would have thought it would have been announced by now, guys. It's like a month away. But we'll see, man. We'll see if Fury fights on the 5th. If not, then we got something to look forward to.
Yeah, because right now there's too many things that called on accusations, right? But I reckon this can build up something really big. And you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, the third fight, everyone's eyes are going to be on everything. Everybody's going to be on everything. So you will have the whole pressure of this 1 year will be built up into that fight.
I would agree. I would agree, man. I think if they do fight again, It will be a lot of eyes on this fight. And real quick, let me go out to C's. C's, talk to me real quick, man.
Yo, what up, Mike?
Black Season.
Yo, brother, what's up, man?
What's good, man? Talk to me.
Man, look, I'm gonna be honest. Wilder's my favorite heavyweight, bro, and that's not gonna change. But I will say this: I don't get why it took him so long to say this shit. Like it's been like over 10 months. That's my only problem with it, right? If that's how the brother felt, like I don't think he would just pull this out of his ass. I'm pretty sure that he was either tipped off or he has enough information, right? He's ascertained enough information for him to come up with, what he's claiming. But it's a lot. Think about it, bro. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. He was poisoned. The fucking gloves were loaded. Tyson might have done some other shit as well. Like that's a lot, bro. And if you're gonna get rid of Breland, I think he should have got rid of JDS too, man. But obviously, he got rid of Breland for another reason besides just stopping the fight. Because fighters get mad at their trainers all the time, right? That's the closest one to him. They basically have to obey this guy, right? That's his trainer, right? His trainer tell you to throw a 2, throw the number 2, throw the 2. Tell you to throw a combination, throw a combination. So there's something else besides him stopping, because he stopped the fight. I think he got rid of him for something much deeper than that. Now, I don't know if it's poison or what. I'll have to go back and watch the video, man. But, man, look, I just wanted to come in and say that, man. Everybody hit the like button. Support the brother Mike. Hey, man, Wilder, the only thing Wilder could do now is knock this motherfucker out, man. Put that white boy on his ass and put him down for good, bro. Like, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man.
All right, Black Seed, great call, man. Great call. Hey, and that's one of like things about boxing fans. You know what I'm saying, we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Black Seed feels like that Jay should be fired, and Wilder disagree with that. So and he's still a Wilder fan. So at the end of the day, man, we can agree to disagree and still have our favorites. But I'm gonna let Coyote and Rapstar get the last words, and we're gonna end this thing out. I will be coming back around, let's say 7:15, 7:30-ish. I will be doing the weekend review for all the fights from Jaime McGee on Friday night to Inoue to Usyk Chizura to Tank Davis last night. So we got a full schedule. So I'll be live in about another hour, you know what I'm saying? So I've been a busy ass day. But Coyote, starting with you, man, talk to me.
All right. The final thing I'm gonna say is, I think it was 2015. When Tyson Fury jumped in the ring, and Wilder told Fury that he was going to baptize him. It looks like it's the other way around now, Mike. It looks like Fury has baptized Wilder, because Wilder's now quoting the Bible every day now. My man's quoting scriptures. He's saying things, even things that are not in the Bible. Can you please tell my man that silence is golden? It's not scriptures, man. Man's been baptized now. But listen, yeah. But
Great.
just on the final note, let me just finish. At the end of the day, I am fully convinced in my mind that Wilder wants no smoke with Fury, and he is going to jump on this bandwagon of his fanboys who are going to keep saying he ducked Fury, and Wilder's going to end up doing his thing. So don't be surprised when you see Wilder Ortiz 3, because he keeps saying nobody will fight Ortiz. So he's going to come out and say, because nobody will fight Ortiz, I'll fight him a third time. He's going to be fighting all those PBC fighters. He's not going to want any smoke with real fighters. That's what's going to happen. Mark my words. This third fight, Wilder doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. If he wanted the fight, he would not wait till now to say something. That's the truth. Any logical person knows that. If he really wanted the fight, he will not wait till November to come out and say something if he really wanted the fight. I don't buy this BS of, silence is golden. That's rubbish. That's BS. I'm not a child. We're not born yesterday. We know what's going on. He didn't want the smoke, just like he didn't want the smoke with AJ.
All right, Coyote, great end of the call, man. Great way to end the call, man. You was going and going. I had to cut you off. Rapstar, end it out.
Hey, I just want to say, man, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. These are grown men on this channel. You guys know your boxing. And even though we disagree to agree, you've been a great gentleman about it. And that's boxing, man. So we're definitely going to come back to subscribe to you, first of all. You know what I mean? And the second thing I'm gonna say, the second thing I'm gonna say, what's your channel name anyway? What's your channel name?
Mike on Sports, man. Mike on Sports.
Yeah, Michael Sports. You know, everybody like and subscribe. It seems like the real one here. But I just want to say one thing before I leave. That every action has a reaction, doesn't it, Michael?
Absolutely.
So I'm still excited about the reaction of what is gonna happen. You know what I mean? I'm still very optimistic. I'm still very optimistic because Tyson Fury has an ego and Deontay Wilder has an ego. I think he's coming at his ego I think something's going to happen. So let's just keep very optimistic. Let's not hate on the situation. This could be calculated. Deontay Wilder's got serious people around him, Michael. You know that and I know that. Al Heyman is the powerful source of boxing. Yeah? Al Heyman's the only promotion company who had Eddie Hearn on a string. Nobody else could get Eddie Hearn on a string like Al Heyman did. Okay? So there's something happening that we don't know about, I think, Michael.
I agree, man.
You hear me?
I'm with you, man. I just don't see Al Heyman not letting the goddamn contract play out. I don't see Al Heyman, man. Al Heyman been in the boxing business way too long to be swindled by especially with a guy in Bob Arum who they have animosity with. I'm not sitting here thinking, and Bob Arum would ask, was there any legal recourse that the PBC could take? He said, I'm not going to give him a comment. I'm not going to help out their case. So with that being said, man, it has to be something more to this story. And I'm with you. I'm excited for it. Mr. CYP, I don't know why the super chat ain't working. Hopefully that should get fixed before the show over with. But I will be back for another show. Black Seas, I'm gonna end with you, big dog.
What's up, big homie? Hey, man, I appreciate you letting me back on. I just want to ask you one question, man.
Go ahead.
Why is it that all the UK cats are sitting there acting like it's far-fetched for someone to think that Tyson Fury cheated? I'm not saying that he cheated. I don't know that for sure. But how is that so ridiculous for us to say this? And more importantly, how is this so ridiculous for the guy that he actually fought in the ring, Deontay Wilder, the guy who fought in the ring, right? How is it so ridiculous for someone to believe that this guy has cheated before when he has a history of cheating? Mike, I'm gonna ask you this question, brother. Have you heard anything about, or have you ever seen Tyson Fury get busted by the ref, right, for tampering with his gloves or having some shady type gloves?
Yes.
Okay. Mike, have you ever seen Tyson Fury, right, get called out by someone that he's fought in the ring for having tampered gloves? Whether
yes.
It's okay, boom, right? Sparring partners. Right?
Yes.
Has anyone credible? Yes. Okay, right. So why is it so wrong for us to believe Deontay Wilder when Deontay Wilder, the guy who was actually in the ring with Fury, because nobody else in this motherfucker was in the ring with Fury? Why is it so far-fetched, right? Or why is it so crazy? Why do we have to be so crazy, right? Why does UK cats call us so crazy for thinking that Fury cheated when he's been caught cheating before? Mike, has Fury tested dirty and have been suspended for any type of cheating?
Yes.
I mean, come on, man. I just asked this brother 4 questions and the answer was yes every time. Come on, man. Like, so I just wanted to come back and say that, man. Think about that to everybody in the fucking chat and everybody, all the UK dudes coming up in here like, oh, man, this guy, the homie's tripping. Wilder's making excuses, right? He's the one that was in the ring with him, so he knows. He's fought him before, so he knows Fury's power. He's fought him before, right? And Fury has popped dirty for drugs. He's popped dirty for dirty gloves, right? The referee made the motherfucker go back in the dressing room and change and rewrap his hands and change the gloves. But we're crazy, right? But we're crazy because, anyway, man, I'm about to head out here, homie, man. Shout out to the left coast. Shout out to the dirty side. I'm gonna holler at y'all niggas later, man. Peace, homie.
All right, man. Big up to Black Caesar, man. You're making some great points, bro. I can't argue with anything. But real quick, super chat coming in from Jack is the Truth. Your show, your best show today, Mike. Salute. Big ups to my nigga Jack the Truth, man. We got another one coming in from we got one coming in from Felix 1800N. He says salute. Big ups to my guy Felix, you know what I'm saying? Also, we got one coming in from Coyote. Fury announcing fight this week. All right, we're gonna see Coyote. We will see. We will see. Any more super chats? No, sir. We don't have no more super chats, man. All right, man. Big ups to everybody out in the chat, man. If you ain't already like and subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and do so. I will be coming back at 7:30. So in 55 minutes, I will be coming back for the review show for the weekend. Friday, Jaime Munguia fought. Got a TKO with a guy lip just hanging and split. We got a New Way Maloney. We got Usyk Chisora. Savannah Marshall stops Hannah Rankin. We got a lot to cover, man. We got a lot to cover, a lot to get to. So you guys stay tuned to the channel, and I will be back. Yes, sir. Real quick, man. Let's play Tank Davis knockout of Leo Santa Cruz. All right. We're gonna play Tank Davis knockout of Leo Santa Cruz real quick.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Cross, the boss, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Cross, the boss, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.